Hello my loves, and welcome back to another reading. Today we are doing our May reading to see what is coming for us in this merry month of May. I'm using the Beltane and Mabin decks from the Seasons of the Witch series of decks. All the decks that I use are listed below, by the way. And also, hi, I'm Mia. I have readings up on my website if you are interested in a personal reading, or if you'd like to see what May is bringing for you. Okay, we get two from the Beltane deck. Okay, and I just want to get the cards from, or the card. Are we going to get two from this one as well? Nope, just one. Okay. I'm hearing to say this one first. Okay, so from the Samhain deck, we have silence. There's a sweet embrace in the nothingness stillness brings, a presence of self fully embodied. Immediately, I am getting the message of being, seating yourself fully in the present moment. Being here right now, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, not allowing those times that aren't what is immediately before you, what is immediately the place that you are within. Just not letting your mind just constantly replay and go over and wish for things. But to be in this moment, to allow your mind to be silent for those things, but to allow your mind to be in this particular moment so that you can understand. I'm hearing the threads of what brought you here and where the threads are being woven for the future. And it's interesting. It's interesting that we're saying here, Spirit's saying that, hey, don't worry about the past, don't ruminate on the past, and don't worry about the future. But also understanding that our present moment is a weaving together of the past with the future, right? Very interesting. Okay, so from the Beltane deck, we have fertilizing. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you, dear one. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. Again, with the sort of like meditative quality of the silence here, that like not allowing the past to haunt you and the future to worry you, right? But this is also telling me, especially with all these, gardening tools up in the air, being mindful of what it is that you consume. What is the nourishment that you are bringing in, and what are you being distracted by from actually getting that proper nourishment, right? There's been such a pull lately. There's been so much messaging from the messages that I get, that I watch, that I've been seeing people even outside of the spiritual community even talking about kind of letting go of the distraction of like social media stuff, not allowing yourself to be pulled by that doom scrolling stuff, right? Which is a combination of ruminating on the past, regretting the past or being upset about what has happened, and then also fearing what is to come, right? But instead, letting that go and allowing yourself to actually be nourished by things that will actually give you the nutrients that you need in order to grow. Rowan, there is no need for fear, dear one. Protected you are, and protected you will always be. Yeah. I mean, this goes so very well if we allow ourselves to not be distracted by what's being tossed up in the air, constantly on display in front of us, and which could potentially harm us, really, because, like, we have the little stake here, and, and scissors, for Pete's sake. But, like, we allow our roots to dig in deep. We allow our roots to take up the nutrients that are needed, the nutrients that are very well provided by this earthly plane, right? The nutrients that are provided so local to us. So, like, where you can touch the earth is where you should be getting your nutrients, I'm hearing. So keeping your mind more focused on your more immediate area, which can be just you and your household, but also your friends and family. It can be, if you are much more like larger community minded, it could be your actual local community as well. I'm hearing and I'm seeing with this card, because when we do that, everybody works in tandem with each other in order to make this tree, this ecosystem of a tree, actually be incredibly abundant for everybody who lives beneath the boughs of this tree, right? So stay focused on your actual life, on the things that are actually tangible to you, right? It's not to say to, ignore the horrors of the world. We know they're there, okay? But we do what we can, how we can, because I'm sorry to break it to you, and I know this is a hard thing to do, and I think this is part of why we allow ourselves to doom scroll and look at all the horror in a way that makes us feel guilty. But you yourself, me, myself, I cannot go out into a place where I'm seeing the horrors happening and actually do anything. Like, it is very rare that just one singular person can go out and do those things, right? It has to be community that comes together. So if you are sitting on the other side of the world from where some horrors are happening and your country is supporting it, then write those letters to your representatives, right? To your presidents, your prime ministers, whoever it is. You write those letters, you sign those petitions, you do that stuff, but you make sure that the number one thing that you are doing is making sure that your people, your community is safe, because that safety, that care ripples out far beyond your community to people you will never meet. But that love ripples out. Those nutrients of this fertilizer that you are sending out by caring for your community and your very local area ripples out, and they go out and feed the entirety of the world. Okay. All right, May. Let's get into each week. What deck? I think I want the Mucha deck. Okay. So I'm going to, oh, interesting. I pulled some of the Rider-Waite here as well. We've got the Magician and the Two of Cups, okay? We're going to take these cards because there's a reason why they were there. I mean, there's, we're talking about community and stuff like that. Obviously, this card often represents love and stuff like that, but it is also partnership in a beautifully emotionally rewarding kind of way. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, romantic love between two people. This can be the very fulfilling partnership that you create within your I'm hearing town, city, doesn't matter. You're just your local area, These are two people who are literally close together. They are standing on the same patch of earth together. And for this month, you have the ability. It's not even, I don't mean that like that. I mean, sorry. You don't only have this ability for this month, but this month you are really going to be grounded in your own power, in your ability to make the future that you desire, but that you're not worrying about, that you're not over thinking about in a way that locks it into a sort of idea that would not actually work. You are calling in the things that are in your highest and best good. Even though sometimes that may be a blessing in disguise, right? Something that may seem like it is an awful situation, a frustrating situation, but actually it's going to open up the doorways for you to get the things that you imagine for this world, for yourself. But again, that ripples out to others, that benefits others as well. All right. Okay, now let's get into the Mucha. Let's go into the first week, which is this week, my loves. What is happening this first week? Well, hell, oh my goodness. How beautiful. How beautiful. We have the Fool here. We have the Fool. Oh, we have given up all of the heavy things that have kept us down. And we've traded that in for this tiny little bag, okay? And our little companion here to keep us company on this path. We have given up the heavy things, the overthinking, right? This is the week where the overthinking of the past and the future is going to be let go, or hopefully let go. If you let it go, you get this. You get to be the Fool. You get to be the one who's going to start on a new adventure, because you're not, I'm seeing, you're not sewing yourself in to what has been and only focusing on, icky things that have happened, and also sewing yourself into a future that, the future is so nebulous. The future can be anything. You are picking out those stitches of overthinking about the past and the future, and you are letting yourself be free. You are letting yourself just move with the breeze, with the winds, with not a care in the world, because you are living right in this very moment, and knowing that that is going to bring you the ability to make manifest whatever it is that you want. When we let go of, the over thought, what's the word I'm looking for here? When we let go of all of the details that we think should happen, when we let go of I do this myself a lot especially when I'm thinking about the future, but it's like overthinking about, I want this big thing in my life. Well, okay, here's all the steps, but that's the thing. You have to let go of the why and how. You have to let go of it. And even the when, I'm hearing. The what is changeable. It will morph, right? The thing that's coming in for you. But when you let go of the why or the how, you let go of all that baggage of where you've been and how it tells you where you should be going. And you let that go, and you just allow the universe, the cosmos, to flow into you. Oh, my darling, you are going to just be so full of joy and happiness. That sun shining, that dog so happy. You are not going to be lonely. You are just going to learn how to be your fully realized self in this world. Okay, what's coming up for week 2, Spirit? Oh, okay. We got 2 cards here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, okay. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have, this is money. This is money. This is being able to be in a place where you are basically just about ready to become, I always see the 9 of Pentacles as the precursor to the Queen of Pentacles. She has already laid the groundwork. She has already planted the seeds. These grapevines are old. They are producing many bunches of grapes for all that beautiful wine that she and her community will be sipping from. You know, this is just getting to that legacy, just being able to see that the legacy is about to be brought in. The legacy is about to be woven into your life, right? Going into the 10 of Cups here energy. This is right before that. Something is happening in the second week of May that is going to let you know that all the things that you've been slowly working at, all of the seeds that you have been planting and watch grow and tending for such a long period of time, they are about to come into fruition. They are about to be ready to harvest. That is beautiful. I'm also hearing like, yes, you know, the immediate imagery was that money is coming, but this is also abundance in all of the beautiful ways. The 9 of Pentacles, I keep on wanting to say the 9 of Cups, which also, yes, but the 9 of Pentacles is such a like relaxed. I know there's a lot of things going on, and I know there's a lot of you know, plants that I have seeded that I am taking care of, but I know exactly how to take care of them. My land has been so abundant, and you can view the land as your life, right? And it's going, I mean, she's already got her crown of leaves around her head. It is time to sit back and receive all of the fruits of your labor. All right. Let's get into the third week of May. Oh my goodness. Baby, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, my poor kitty. I think she just scared herself. I don't know really on what, but on something. She's frazzled. All right. What is coming in the third week of May, Spirit? Cosmos, ancestors, deities. Another 2. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. This month, this May month. This is always my favorite month. You know, it's my birthday this first week of May. It is. It's not just my favorite month because it's my birthday, although, you know, that's a big part of it, but it is also where I have lived in my life when the entirety of the earth just starts blooming and becoming so beautiful. And that is what I am seeing here. Something is about to bloom, something that has had this time and effort and energy, you know, gone into to create in your world, you know, what you want to make manifest in this world for yourself, but that also affects other people's around you. 9 of Cups also gives that precursor to Empress energy. Okay, it is going into this, you are, the third week of May, get ready to sit back and receive, my love. Get ready to sit back and receive the abundance that you have sown into your life. And I mean that both as in sewing, like fabric together, but also the seeds. I'm hearing the seeds of love that you've sown, which is also perfect because we have the Lovers here. Whatever this is, whether it is a romantic connection, okay, this month, whether it is a communal relationship that is happening here, or some sort of like, whatever it is that is happening here, it is coming to be alchemized. It is coming to solidify and be witnessed this month, in the third week of May especially. There's something very grounded and rooted and planted in this month in terms of relationships. that is happening this month. So again, could be romantic, could be relationship within your families, the dynamics that change, relationship within community, whether it's friends or it's community at large. But something is getting married here. Something is coming together and being woven together here. Some sort of relationship. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get this last week of May. The King of Pentacles. My goodness, this is an abundant, very, very abundant month. You are starting out with being able to go on a new adventure, my love. Okay? And you are working through all of this beautiful energy. The third week of May is going to be, the first and third weeks of May are going to be very, very important for you. And then we have the Pentacle energy. Everything is getting very freaking grounded. And, you know, as I was talking about the Nine of Cups, or again, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles turning into the Ten of Pentacles, which is legacy, where you're just on that cusp of turning this into legacy for the rest of your life and for those around you who would benefit. Well, the King is more than a legacy. The King is that legacy, but not just for me and my people, but for very many people. There's something that is getting so grounded this month. Money is coming in, yes, but something is getting so rooted in, there is no way it can be uprooted. It is this great tree that is that biome for the community that lives within it. This is beautiful, very, very beautiful. Relationships are important this month, and also the way that we physically take care of ourselves. Something very physical is coming in because you've been able to manifest through relationship. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one, my love. Oh my goodness, 2:22 as I just looked at the timer. See you in the next one.